Imagine this, a rain-drenched Silverstone circuit, tires screaming against a treacherous track, and a 37-year-old driver, long dismissed by critics as a nearly man, charging from the shadows of the grid to claim immortality. On July 6, 2025, Nico Hulkenberg did the impossible. After 239 grueling Formula One races, 5,593 days of heartbreak, close calls, and unyielding grit, he finally stood atop an F1 podium, spraying champagne and rewriting his legacy in front of a roaring British crowd. This wasn't just a race, it was a rebellion against fate, a defiant roar against the doubters, and a moment that sent shockwaves through the motorsport world. Buckle up, because this story is about to take you on a wild ride. A rain-soaked miracle at Silverstone. The British Grand Prix was pure chaos, a script no one could have written. Dark clouds unleashed a relentless downpour on Silverstone's iconic curves, transforming the track into a high-stakes skating rink. Championship titans like Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc were caught off guard, their cars pirouetting off the tarmac, their title hopes drowning in the deluge. But amid the spray and mayhem, one man saw a chance to make history: Nico Hulkenberg, the German veteran starting from a lowly P19 in his underdog Sauber, a team that hadn't tasted podium glory since 2012. Sauber's pit wall rolled the dice with a strategy that could only be described as genius. As the rain intensified, they called Hulkenberg in for fresh intermediate tires moments before a safety car bunched up the field. It was a gamble that could have backfired spectacularly, but it set the stage for a masterclass. With ice in his veins and fire in his heart, Hulkenberg sliced through the pack like a surgeon, overtaking rivals with breathtaking precision. By the closing laps, he was locked in a heart-stopping duel with none other than Lewis Hamilton, the seven-time world champion, in front of a partisan Silverstone crowd baying for their hero's triumph. "I knew Lewis was coming for me," Hulkenberg confessed post-race, his voice raw with emotion. "He's the king of Silverstone, and I could feel his Mercedes breathing down my neck. But I told myself, Nico, not today. This is your moment." With every corner, Hulkenberg defended like a lion, holding off Hamilton's relentless attacks to cross the line in third, behind McLaren's Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. The Sauber garage exploded in pandemonium. Mechanics wept, engineers hugged, and the chant of "Nico's on fire" echoed through the pit lane as champagne drenched the walls. Over the team radio, Hulkenberg's voice trembled with disbelief. "I don't think I can comprehend what we've just done. This is unreal." As he climbed from his car, the Silverstone crowd, known for their fierce loyalty to British drivers, rose to their feet, saluting a warrior who defied the odds. Tears, cheers, and a Lego trophy. The post-race scenes were ripped from a Hollywood epic. Hulkenberg's rookie teammate, Gabriel Bortolito, barely able to contain his excitement, hijacked the team radio with a message that melted hearts worldwide. "Nico, it's Gabby. Man, you don't know how happy I am for you. You're a FING legend. Absolutely insane what you did today." The Brazilian's raw passion sent chills down spines, a testament to the respect Hulkenberg commands in the paddock. In Parc Ferme, Max Verstappen, the reigning world champion who'd battled his own demons to salvage fifth after a spin, sprinted over to congratulate Hulkenberg. "Nico deserved this," Verstappen said, his trademark grin lighting up despite his own frustrations. To see him finally get that podium, it's special. Lewis Hamilton, who'd pushed Hulkenberg to the brink but couldn't snatch third, was magnanimous in defeat. Huge credit to Nico for his first podium. He drove an incredible race, and that's what F1 is all about. The F1 paddock was electric with chatter. Ferrari's Charles Leclerc, whose own race ended in disappointment, added, "Nico's talent has never been in question. This podium is long overdue." Carlos Sainz, Hulkenberg's former teammate at Renault, doubled down. "I've always said Nico's a top 5 driver in this sport. Today, he showed the world what he's capable of." Social media erupted like a volcano. X was flooded with reactions, from awe to outright worship. Hulk took his first podium in his 239th Grand Prix. P19 to P3 in a Sauber? This man is a god, posted at Oreo_. Another fan, at Razalutskina, wrote, if you're ever feeling down, think of Nico Hulkenberg fighting for 239 races, staring down a 7x champ and still grabbing P3. But not all was rosy. Some users, like at Video2404, stirred controversy, accusing Norris and Piastri of ignoring Hulkenberg's moment on the podium, sparking fiery debates that racked up thousands of replies. The podium ceremony itself was pure magic. As Hulkenberg hoisted his quirky Lego trophy, a playful nod to F1's commercial tie-ins, he cracked a rare smile. My daughter Noemi is gonna go nuts for this, he chuckled, as footage of his 4-year-old jumping for joy in the Sauber hospitality suite went viral, tugging at heartstrings across the globe. A 15-year odyssey of heartbreak and hope. Nico Hulkenberg's path to this podium is a saga of resilience that could fill a novel. Bursting onto the F1 scene with Williams in 2010, he was a prodigy, stunning the world with a pole position in Brazil as a rookie. Experts pegged him as a future world champion, but fate had other plans. Trapped in midfield cars, Williams, Force India, Sauber, Renault, Haas, Hulkenberg never landed the Red Bull or Mercedes seat his talent warranted. He came agonizingly close to glory, finishing fourth 3 times and leading the 2012 Brazilian Grand Prix until a collision with Hamilton shattered his victory dreams. The criticism was brutal. His 2019 spin in Germany, where a podium slipped through his fingers, and a botched strategy in Monaco, 2016 became fodder for those who branded him a choker. People love to kick you when you're down, Hulkenberg said in a 2024 interview. But I always knew my worth. His peers agreed. Nico's racekraft is world-class, said Sainz. F1 journalist Ed Straw wrote, Hulkenberg's lack of a podium until now was a quirk of circumstance. Wrong team, wrong time, wrong luck. After losing his full-time seat in 2019, Hulkenberg's career seemed destined for the history books. But stints as a super sub for Racing Point during COVID, followed by a gritty comeback with Haas in 2022, kept his fire burning. His move to Sauber in 2024, bolstered by recent car upgrades, gave him a glimmer of hope. At Silverstone, that glimmer became a blazing spotlight, a triumph that restores faith in F1. Let's keep it 100, this moment hit me hard. In a sport often ruled by budgets, politics, and the same 3 teams trading wins, Nico Hulkenberg's podium is a love letter to the dreamers. I've been an F1 fan for over a decade, and stories like this are why I'm hooked. It's not just about Verstappen's dominance or Hamilton's legacy. It's about the warriors like Nico, who endure years of setbacks and still deliver when the universe finally gives them a shot.